Huh?
There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's going. I was considering booting Kick off of my list. Just because I hadn't been really getting much in the way of viewers, but now it's like all the people I do get are just bots that are there to spam me with random fake crap. Hey, add me on Discord and we'll give you $1,000 in viewers, and you know. So now I'm thinking about removing it just because of that. I got cheese. Because I could get one or two of those on the main app. But they're not nearly as annoying. Because I have bots to ban them, and there's not nearly as many of them. But it's like... K-I-C-K. It's just bot after bot after bot after bot. It's annoying. How's John doing? Ocean fish, specialty fish. And then cheese goes over here. In the animal bundle. No. In the artisan bundle. Butter. Do I have a butter churn that I can make? Next 2 nights off. No. You can't do that. It doesn't look like I have a butter churn. You gotta work 24 hours a day until you die. There it is. Alright. Should probably get wood, stone, tier, iron bar. Should probably get some of that. Seems that I managed to fix my weird bug with the good old YT. Phantom! Hello. How is the Phantom? You are alive? Well, I am glad you are alive. It's a shame you're not better than alive, but I'm glad you're alive. No seashells? That's weird. I need to get out of winter so that I can get the thing, the necklace. This is the person I've decided to court this time around. Her name is Sophia. Lots of pain, just got a pill stuck at the back. Ew. Well, I hope that the pain goes away quickly. Can't do much about the pill. That's awful. I'm sorry. Is it like migraine pain or is it something else? I know you've been having a lot of migraines lately. Ah. That sucks. Well, hopefully it all chilled out soon. Especially the migraines. Have you gone to the doctor lately for those migraines? I feel like there could be something there that you might want to go to the doctor for, if possible. If you haven't already. Obviously. Going to the doctor's. Okay. Well then, never mind. Need better doctors. Better doctors. Where the hell did I just go? I'm going to walk around in circles. What? There's nothing down here. Ah. I came down here for no reason. Get some slime. I feel like the music is really quiet. Is the music really quiet? I mean, I don't want it to overpower my own voice, but I also don't want it to be too quiet. Ow. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. Wonderful. Thank you too for letting me know, John. I didn't have any issues with any of the platforms I'd stream on today. They all just came right up and were good to go. Lately, I've been having issues with the big red play bar or play box. It's been struggling to start up. I've been having to like go through and reinitialize it in BeamStream. But I fiddled with some things this morning. I think I got it figured out, and I think it's gonna keep loading without much of an issue. Now I just got to get my Discord bot working properly, because I got it set up to where it does, you know, it sends out a Twitch alert, but the YouTube alert doesn't work. It just kind of says that I'm on YouTube, doesn't give any kind of links or anything. It's just like, oh yeah, he's on YouTube. Oh no, I used the name. I'm gonna get slammed down. They're gonna ban me. Or something like that. Let me out of the woods. I want to go back to the... I want to go out of the... Wait, do I have a beach? No, I don't have a beach. Fuck. Oh well, it goes on until like midnight, I think. So it has a little bit of time. Get up. Ooh. I got a new hat. I'm gonna wear this hat. Yeah. God, it looks so derpy. I love it. I'm gonna keep it on. I got a hat. Yeah, I was looking through it and it's like, of the, is that new? No, it's not new. Of the platforms that I've been on, if something doesn't change within the next, I don't know, month or two, I'm probably going to drop off of 2 of them. One of which for a multitude of reasons, but one of those reasons being, like, nobody comes through. Except for one person when I was playing Minecraft the other day. And the other one's just dead. There's just no one that shows up, ever. Alright, let's see what Cheryl got tonight. Spinner, lobster bisque, algae soup, corn seeds, quality storage. 5 for 18. Oh, 1,800 a piece. Damn it. Oh well. Oh, actually, I think I need the large goat milk, don't I? Let's check. Pantry. Animal bundle? I do. Give me that. Give me that goat milk. Do it. Do it. I'm not going to, but do it. What are you selling? Nothing I can afford. Oh, that sucks. What's if it's not too personal, what's been causing a lot of the stress? Abigail, what are you doing out here, not at the market? You're always at the market. I guess it is getting close, pretty late. Need to get a large brown egg and a duck egg. My ducks aren't quite egg laying yet. That is fair. I'm in the same boat. That has been my primary stressor lately as well. And it doesn't help that I enjoy spending money, which makes it harder to keep money when I want to spend it. If I'm even in a situation or a position to do both. Where did things I just got go? There. 16th. I think I still have time. These are 7 days. I still got time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Winter root. Keep this quality sprinkler. Sell all this crap. Keep the seed. Keep the slime. I remember right, the slime can actually be used for fertilizer. I know your struggle, and I'm sorry you have to deal with that. It sucks. the rock candy up there. Shit, I needed to turn the freaking prismatic shard into Gunther and I forgot about it. Whoopsie daisy. Give me that cheese. Actually, I think I have... Ooh. Oh my god. No. I wish you stupid people would stop spamming me with crap. It's annoying and makes the whole site seem like a cesspool. That is the one I'm thinking about dropping out of. How's it going, Astro? Cool. I was just talking about how the big old giant Big K site is awful, full of just crap. Yeah, I only use Linux. We've had this talk before. I'm on Arch, by the way. Yeah, I don't, I have a Windows partition that I don't use. I haven't logged into it in well over 8 months. I have it because my aunt likes to play Fortnite, and sadly, Fortnite is impossible to run these days. Lutris or bottles? Dependent on system. So if I'm using a more up-to-date distro like Arch, or I would probably say Fedora. Yeah. If I'm using a more up-to-date distro, Arch, Gentoo, you know, something like that, something that's bleeding edge or you know, on the edge, I would go with Lutris. If I am using an older distro that runs on slightly older hardware, like Linux Mint, for instance, or Ubuntu, I would go with bottles. In my experience with both sides of that coin, bottles seems to run significantly smoother on older distros. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that everything is bottled and self-contained. But yeah, in my experience, I would rather use bottles on Linux Mint or something like that. But on Arch, I do use Lutris. Unless I'm getting something from like Epic Games or something like that, I like to use Heroic Launcher. Heroic is a really good launcher, which you can, you know, use it for wine-related things. Wine and Proton. Saw a video about a guy who used bottles more. Yeah. And I mean, they're both good. Bottles interface is a little clunky, but they're both good. But yeah, I find that things run particularly better in bottles on older systems. Yeah, I know Linux Next. Don't think I've seen the video he's done on bottles. Can I use that shield? No, it's an artifact. What are you doing? Ah. Haven't seen a lot of his more recent stuff. It's been a little while since I've really binged YouTube. I really should look. I listen to it. A lot of it I'll listen to it like while I'm doing chores and whatnot. Different, you know, Linux news or Action Retro. That's another good one. He doesn't do Linux videos. Well, no, I guess he does technically do mostly Linux related videos, but as more just using it as the operating system on random retro stuff. Action Retro is really fun. I like a lot of his videos. More fun than informative, but you know, that is probable given your job. Alright, where am I gonna put this prismatic? Oh yeah. New reward. What do I get? What you gonna give me, Gunther? A chair. Thank you for the chair. Process geodes. What is that? Oh, obsidian. YouTube or Crunchyroll. I mean, both are good sites. Tough. What are you doing on Trovo? Okay, cool. Thanks for popping in. Let's see. I should have dropped off this grape starter while I was at home. Let's see, that's all selling stuff. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we got any shells today. No shells? Again? 2 days in a row? What about over here? Any coral? Two days in a row, no shells. What the hell? Oh, now Tuff's on D-Live. Thanks for the view on D-Live. More powder melon seeds. 7 days. So yeah, I still got time to plant these. I think there's 7 days, right? Or the 8 days? 7 days. So still have time to plant them until the 21st, and this should grow. Ooh, I upgraded I need to see if I can get goats. Give me goats. Yay, I can get goats. They're 4,000 each? I didn't realize they were 4,000 each. I can only get one goat? Shit, I forgot to rename him. I had a plan. I had a plan for my goats. I wonder if it'll let me rename him still. I don't think so. Well, I'm going to have one goat that's not the right name. Can I rename you? No. Damn. Change home building. I could sell him back, but I don't want to do that. Oh, wait. I can rename him. Cool, 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 cool. We'll name you Beast Boy. Yeah. I don't care if he is not a boy. Gotta name him Beast Boy. So I've got the naming system for all of my animals so far. All of the birds, everything in this specific blah, 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 blah. My birds are going to be named after Lord of the Rings characters. And then everything in this barn is going to be named after Teen Titans. The original series. The original cartoon series, not the Go. Okay. Let's put these ancient seed. Wait, don't I have... I thought I had an ancient seed in here. Or is it on a different save? Okay, I've just been carrying around the one ancient seed I've had. Gotcha. Grape starter. I have some right here. Drop down a few of these seeds. Hey, you know what? It's a great cartoon. Did they complain that it was too old? I just realized I don't have any money really to go to the night market. Oh well. Hello, cat. Yeah, they were on the DC website for a while, but then they stopped doing like the live streaming service. Okay, I've essentially cleared out my entire area. Just still have a load of grass, but that's fine. They didn't find it too old, had them watch the Digimon cartoons also. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Good choice also. I guess the Teen Titans is, what is that? I guess Teen Titans is in an art style that ages well. Let's do a wee bit of mining. what you'll be. Ooh, mixed seeds. I wonder what that would grow in the winter. Would it just be like the roots? Probably. Wait, did they make a live-action Teen Titans? I don't remember them making a live-action Teen Titans. Maybe it was just so bad that I put it out of my memory. Oh. Yeah, apparently it was so bad, it's just... I don't recognize that there was one. Huh. I might have to find it just to watch it and cringe. Ad break is finished now. Welcome back from the ad break. Ah, mixed seeds are out of season? What? That's bullshit. Oh well. Sell this crystal fruit. It's kind of weird when I start up the stream, I get this random, like, 500 dropped frames just out of blue. Like, it'll start running for a few seconds. I'll get a massive spike where... Peace to the winter stars. Time of the community. Come together. Think back on the good fortune years. Secret gift exchange. My secret friend is Willie. Alright, I gotta find a gift for Willie. Three weeks ago, my main gaming launcher on Linux. Oh. I will have to take a look at it. Yeah, like I was saying, both are good, but I really do wish that the Bottles team would make their interface a little less awful. Oh my god. Bottles next. Oh. Actually, I did hear that they were, that was going to be like the new Bottles. I haven't tested Bottles in quite a bit. I haven't tested it recently, I should say. Last time I used it, the interface was clunky. So things could have changed. Which would be good if they did. I gotta go. Wait, make my cheese. There's like an 8-bit soundtrack in the background of this song. Original Bottles is under maintenance mode. Oh. I'll have to take a look at Bottles next then. Actually, you know what? Hang on. See if it's in the freaking Arch repos. Probably. Bottles. Bottles get. Bottle imp. Bottle cork. Has not had an update since 2024. That is true. I'll have to look up Bottles next manually. It's not in the base Arch repos or the user repository. Bottles next, new chapter. Sure, Bottles next. That's cool. Wait a minute. I'm gonna check one more thing real quick. Yeah, go ahead. I'm not gonna watch it right now, but you can go ahead and whisper me it. It's fine. I just I did a quick little glance through the post. It doesn't, from what I'm able to gather, unless it's like directly in their GitHub, it doesn't seem like they have it fully released yet. Bottles next. Thank you. But the little snippets of the interface and whatnot, it definitely looks like they have improved it, which is cool. And I'll have to take a look at it when it does when they actually get it fully released. I could be wrong. It could be on their GitHub. Though I think Bottles prefers to package their stuff on Flatpak. I think they've kind of tried to, they've focused on packaging it the best on Flatpak. Which is fine. It means that they can kind of cater it exactly the way that they want. I like the idea of Flatpak. Though, because of the performance overhead, I tend to prefer system packages, but... Oh, Snap's terrible. I hate Snap, but then again, I'm not a big fan of Canonical as a whole. Alright, I'm gonna go to the desert today. No, I gotta talk. I gotta buy it here. Why is it 500 gold for the Calico Desert, though? That's insane. Snap is what made me decide to come in Fedora Linux. That's fair. I'm glad that Linux Mint, even though it is, unless you get the Debian edition, is Ubuntu based, has snaps disabled by default. Of course, they also have unverified flat packages disabled by default, but unless, of course, you just use the console, which I do. But for people who don't, it can be kind of annoying. Luckily, it's easy to enable them, but I don't know. I feel something like that should be, you know, up to the user. Enable it by default. If they want to disable it, they can disable it. I do not. I haven't used Chrome since a very severe security breach I had back in like 2012. Since then I've used Firefox or Firefox based. Currently I'm using Florp, which is a Firefox based browser. What about Chromium based? I haven't really used much in the way of Chromium based, other than just base Chromium. I tried out the Opera, the new Opera browser that's based on Chromium. And that's interesting. That was a while ago, though. Honestly, I like Florp. It's really customizable, and it still gives me access to the cloud password storage and whatnot that Mozilla has. Unlike LibreWolf. I wanted to use LibreWolf, but LibreWolf doesn't have access to the password storage, which is kind of a problem for me, because I have a lot of passwords I need saved, amongst other things. I could set up my own, but that's just extra work I didn't feel like doing. I might eventually, because LibreWolf's interface is a bit cleaner. Jump in. LibreWolf is awesome. I love it. The password. That's true. That's the only thing I dislike about the default look, or the default look and feel of Florp. It is super customizable, so it's easily fixed, but it does feel a bit cluttered to start. Whoa, Jesus. Guys came out of blue. Nope. Oh, now there's ghosts. Asking for the browser thing. I'm trying to get away from Google, and I think I know the email I'm going to go with. Oh, yeah? What email do you plan on going with? So I haven't actually, I have a Gmail that I do use occasionally for some things. I wasn't even going to say that. My primary email that I use is a Yahoo-based email address. But it's an older Yahoo. It's from the days when they were trying to do weird stuff. So they had like Yahoo and Rocket Mail and Ymail. So my primary email address is a Ymail email address. I can't remember even when I made it. It was quite a while ago. I think I was in high school when I made that email. Might even be before that. Actually, it might have been before that. It might have been junior high. Oh, come on. Give me stairs. Or a hole. I'll take a pit. I should have brought some bombs with me. I hate the floor with the damn mummies. Of course, I remember Yahoo Messenger. I used Yahoo Messenger because I had the Ymail and MSN Messenger after Microsoft bought Hotmail because I had a Hotmail. AIM. That doesn't surprise me, even remotely. Most people have moved to non-email related VoIP clients, like Discord. Actually, there's another Discord-like client I need to re-download. It's called Revolt. And it's basically a Discord copy, but if Discord goes out the wayside, starts doing really stupid shit, it's going to be my backup, probably. Tuta. I never heard of that one. Am unfamiliar with Tuta. Was Tuta note? Oh, unfamiliar with that too. That doesn't help. Nope, I don't want to deal with any more zombies or mummies. I'm gonna go home. Tuta nota. Now I'm curious. Tuta mail. Login, sign up for free. Huh. Free and open source end-to-end encrypted email. Oh, it's German. Oh, that's cool. Be Alt Pro. Oh, okay. I might have to take a look at them. My main email has been getting bogged down by loads of spam. Paid version and a free. Oh, that's neat. Ooh, I want to keep that. Oh, I even got a bomb and I didn't even notice. Ooh, I got a large brown egg and a duck egg. I need to go and take the... community center real quick. I think that'll put me... I think I still will need some wool for the community center. Eventually we'll be going with paid email, but do not know the one I'm choosing right now. That's fair. God, I remember my grandmother used AOL and AOL browser up until she stopped being able to use a computer. Not go with Start Mail. I have heard of that one, actually. I have also heard terrible things about that one. Money! Give me money. I require all of your money. That is a wall. I am walking into a wall. I swear, if I get one more bot popping into the big yellow K app, I'm going to rage quit that app. They are driving me insane. Nothing but bad from them other than the business accounts. I haven't even heard... Let me just trip over my tongue for a minute. I haven't even heard good things about business accounts. I've heard bad things all around. Ooh, wait. I can make some duck egg mayonnaise. Ooh. Oh, I was going to make a butter churner. Last page, right? Yeah. Wood, stone, frozen tear, iron bar. I don't know if I've kept any frozen tears. Wood, stone, frozen tear, iron bar. There's the stone. I have one frozen tear. Sweet. Wood, stone, frozen tear, iron bar. Where's my wood at? I need to organize my chests. Actually, I need to get a shed so that I can put the stuff in the shed and organize it that way. Can't for the life of me remember what that costs though. Oh no, this isn't where I want the butter churner. I want it in here. Next to my cheese machine. Oop. No, not there. 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 Haha. Bottles has a loader for Guild Wars 2. I mean, probably. I haven't actually tried Guild Wars 2 on bottles. But it wouldn't surprise me. It is a popular game. I'm less sure about Latro. Just because it is an older game, but it isn't the most popular game. It also wouldn't surprise me, but I have used Lutris for Latro and Guild Wars 2. I use Lutris for Guild Wars 2 right now. Actually, just recently changed my the version of wine I was using because I was having some weird performance gaps in their performance drops in the city I forgot the name of. Lion's Arch. I was having some weird performance drops in Lion's Arch. So I swapped to the nightly release of Valve's Bleeding Edge wine. Well, yeah, I mean, of course I use DXVK, but no, I swapped wine versions. I was using Proton GE, but I swapped to the Valve Bleeding Edge wine, and it runs a lot better. I got an average of an increase of like 20 frames in any zone. Which is good, because I was getting lows in Lion's Arch of like, I mean, granted, I don't have the best hardware. So I expect in, you know, areas that load a lot more that I'm not going to have the best experience. But I was getting lows in like the 25s in the middle of Lion's Arch, which is like insane. Yeah, maybe. So if you get like Proton Up, Proton Up has the ability to interface with Lutris, or it bottles too. It actually has the ability to install things into bottles, and then you just go into the runners and change it from there. Proton Up, the Proton Up QT. I don't know if the terminal Proton Up has that capability. I think it only interfaces with Steam. But I haven't used the terminal version of Proton Up in a while. Just because the QT version is really nice. There was another one someone was telling me about that's similar. Can't for the life of me remember what it's called though. I just sold all my milk instead of making butter or cheese out of it. Whoops. Yeah, Proton Up QT. 520. Okay. Huh. Surprised it's not on it. I'm surprised it's not in the Fedora repos. And then again, I guess it's just in the user repositories. It's not in the Arch repos. I've also heard that. Yeah, I've heard the same thing. Not recently, but yeah. Ooh, I actually needed that one. Ooh, I got a dinosaur egg. Dinosaur egg. I'm trying to remember what part of the community chest I needed the chub for. Of course. I don't think I can actually cast out that far. That might be close enough. Nope, not close enough. Damn it. Have I used wine charm? I have not. Charming wine gooey. Huh. Neat. It sounds cool. Sounds cool from the quick little blurb I got. Yeah, that's what I was just reading. And honestly, tools like that I think are going to be really useful, especially with the large influx of X Windows 10 users we've been getting lately. Oh, I forgot. You don't give me a dinosaur egg, you stupid Gunther. So I think tools like that will be super helpful for a lot of the newer recruits. I think the Zorin OS project was claiming that they'd, within the last like month, have had well over 1 million new downloads, which is insane compared to numbers they were getting before the Windows 10 shutdown. Zorin 18. I agree with Zorin 18 just because it's kind of designed to be Windows-like, but I don't feel that Solus is as aimed at, you know, migrating Windows users. I mean, I guess it's definitely not, you know, go-to distro for super users, but I definitely don't think it's really target audience as new users. It's definitely not one I would recommend to a new user. It's not a bad distro, but I've had very limited. Put Souls on a laptop feels like. Oh, okay. I've had fairly limited Solus experience, but from the people I know that have used Solus, there's been a lot more in-depth issues than what you might find on like Linux Mint or something. My favorite distro doesn't exist anymore. Well, my favorite distro outside of Arch doesn't exist anymore. Oh shit, I need to get him a fucking present. Oh yeah, Willie. You'll take fish. Prismatic shard, of course. Mega purple mushroom. Magic rock. I have a magic rock candy. I will give you that. Main reason I chose Solus was how independent it is. That's fair. Another good option for independent distros. At least last I checked. I think it might be falling off in terms of actual development, but was Magia. The distro that was kind of an offshoot of, oh yeah, cubes too, but Magia was what I was thinking. The offshoot, the fork of Mandriva, made by a lot of the original developers. Let's see, specialty, river. Damn. Okay, but the chub was over here. Oops. Not fodder. Not you. Where's the chub at? There you are. I knew you were here. Yeah, cubes is an interesting one. Hey, work me and busy will make things go by quicker, John. I have heard of that one, but did not interest me doing. Magia is not Arch-based. Oh, that's not. I'm not talking. That's not the one I'm talking about. Hang on. I believe it's spelled like that. 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah. Magia, it's not Arch-based. It is an independent distro. It's just developed by a bunch of ex-Mandriva developers. Uses last I knew it used a custom KDE desktop. Had some of the same like toolkits that kind of made Mandriva different in terms of customization. I should say in terms of ease of customization. Ooh, I can go buy my last or my second goat. Quack. Quack. Nope, I don't want to eat the large egg. I want to pick up another egg. Quack. Yeah. You are welcome. Yeah, and then at some point I want to try out Mandriva, Open Mandriva Rome. That one would be interesting to check out, I think. I've also played around a little bit with React OS. That was an interesting experience. Very much not ready for daily driving. Very buggy. Cool experiment, but very buggy. Magia? Do I think Magia will run in a VM or React OS? Magia. I'm sure it will, yeah. Ah. Oh yeah, give you some butter. I need to get a jelly maker. I need to make some goat cheese. What do I need for cloth? Truffle oil. Apricots, oranges, nectarine. I don't even, I think I planted a freaking cherry tree. I can't remember though. Though, now that I have a little extra cash, I should probably start buying those trees. Getting them planted. It's like I got the orchard for a reason. Pierre, give me some more trees. Which ones do I need first? Apricot, orange, nectarine, pear. Oh, and I also need an apple. So grab the apple, apricot, orange, nectarine, pear. Nectarine, apricot. Let's get the orange first. Just spend all my money. It's fine. Fruit trees are so expensive. I really hope I didn't accidentally. Oh yeah, I forgot. Everything's gonna be just slightly off center. Oh well. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. And ba. Okay, those all look different, so I think I did get all different ones. I don't remember what the first one was. It might be a cherry. It might be a cherry. All right, you know what? I need to fix this, or it's going to bug me. Just have to have there be a gap here. because that gap will bug me a lot less than the trees being messed up. And I think this corner should be brought in slightly. Can I actually put one back behind this tree? Yes, I can. So, boop. There we go. That's better. Well, no, it's not. Because that's not one spot away, is it? Yeah, that's better. Let's... Boop. There we go. There, I like that better. AI taking over people's jobs. What do you think will have to happen for people to get money? Tax companies that you... That's not a bad idea. I mean, I can tell you one thing the US could do. They could cut back on the military budget by a lot. Because there's no reason that we need a military budget that's more than like the next top 5 countries combined. But yeah, taxing AI companies like that is one idea. Or they could, tax the rich in general. Historically, societies that have prospered and had decent lower income sectors have taxed people who made a lot of money a lot more. Granted, obviously some countries tax differently than others, but especially the US needs to tax wealthy and ultra wealthy people a lot more than they do. All right. Have a good night, Astro. Or day. More powder melon seeds. Cool. Yeah, but most of our wealthy people have their assets tied up in stocks. Yeah, they used loopholes, which if we got rid of the loopholes, that would fix that problem. But the problem being is the majority of the people that we have in our government abuse the hell out of those loopholes. So it's not going to change without some massive changes to the current government structure. Don't know the answer to that. Yeah, I know it is. Realistically, people that make over a certain amount or have a ton of assets in stocks and bonds should have their taxes or their yearly taxes based on their yearly net worth versus their actual earnings. If they make like over $1 billion, even if it's in stocks and bonds, it should be based on their net worth. My opinion, at least. Though realistically, no human needs to have over $1 billion. I think if someone brings in more than like $2 million a year, anything beyond that should be taxed at like 90%. Sell their stocks, get the money, and who has the money to buy their stocks? Fair enough. Like I said, we need a lot of extreme changes to our government and our economy, our economic system. That's fair. Yeah. Why do that? Then people would know how badly they're being screwed. Can't have that. Hell, I'm fairly certain most schools are starting to get rid, or have been getting rid of economic classes for years. Most high schools, at least. I think you can still, obviously, you can still take economics courses in college and whatnot, but that's fair. Though I wouldn't go as far as to say they would even necessarily know how to fix it, because there's people who have spent their entire lives in economics who are asking those same questions and have not gotten legitimate answers. There's been ideas thrown about, but Nothing's concrete. Why has my goat not given me any milk? Oh, it's still a baby. That's why. It has not reached adulthood yet. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, absolutely. It's not a Nautilus fossil. It's a regular Nautilus I need.
I know it sounds silly, dear, but do it for me, please.
Okay. There's the freaking trash can I was looking for. Oops. Actually, no. Let's just put this wood in here to turn it into charcoal. I'm going to go ahead and call it for today. Thanks for hanging out, whoever has hung out. And I hope to see some of you later. Tough 3.